was September, and there was a town.
Irving, Tennessee.
There was a circus.
Sparks, world famous shows, proudly presents.
There was an elephant.
Mary.
Mary. Mary.
It was September, and there was a town and a circus. Charlie Sparks, owner and operator. Sparks world famous shows. You want to run a circus? Always keep it about the money. Oh, sure, you might have this dream. A dream of one day making a crowd leap to its feet. Clamor with one voice. Sparks, Sparks, Sparks. But be careful. You're the ringmaster. Dreams aren't for you. Dreams are for rubbernecks. Dreams are for suckers.
Irwin, the town that couldn't remember its own name. True story. It's supposed to be named Irv. Then, after some rich fella, postmaster messed up, spelled the E-R-W-I-N instead. Nobody remembered to fix it. Yup, that's Irwin for you.
I lift things. Heavy things. Anything. This gets me on boat. This gets me to America, and this gets me to circus.
Ballet girl. Ballet girl. Ballet girl. Can't dance. Practically old enough to have a girl of my own. But ballet girl it is. Not a show girl, a ballet girl. Substitute ballet for show. I'm not a scandal. I'm an artist. I'm not a temptress in tights. I'm a dancer. A ballet girl. That's me. From head to toe.
Mud, yellow mud, everywhere. Always scraping off your shoes. Enough to drive a person crazy, all that scraping. Bearing 2 kids in the mud. Husband, mud trying to swallow me up. Swallow this whole town up. God's punishing us for something. It'll take another flood to wash Irving clean.
I finished putting up the Irwin Evergreen Free Will Church in July. Turns out, I might have been a bit optimistic about how many rows of pews I needed. A little quiet on Sundays. I'll keep on testifying, but there ain't nothing more lonely than a New Testament preacher in an Old Testament town.
It's love. I feed her, I wash her, I sleep with her. Well, end of the day, I'll even have a drink with her. You know, the way I see it, I'm lucky because they live a long time. You play your cards right, you've got a friend for life.
Too old. Lock it up. Kids laugh. Easy peasy. But we Joeys give kids more than laughs. We give them perspective. A lesson to carry forever. Vicky, there's always someone worse off than you. Except for us. Ain't nothing but a clown. You know, they all pull rank, even the ballet girls. They were the last ones to get the makeup era, even though we used the most makeup. Come on. Let me put it to you this way.
How many ringmasters does it take to change a light bulb?
None. They tell them goddamn clowns to do it.
Irving, Tennessee, rising taller every year. Best this country has to offer. Peaceful, and I keep it that way. Folks on here, honest, law-abiding. Ain't the folks on here I worry about, though. It's the strangers. It's that damn train station.
All the traveling from town to town, all the firing, hiring, me. Firing happens all the time. If a fella's lucky, he gets fired in one of the towns during a stop. If he's unlucky, he gets red lighted, tossed off the train while it's still moving. Sucker don't see nothing but the red light of the caboose as it fades away. And hiring, yeah, I do a lot of that too. A circus needs plenty of muscle, and not just in the ring. Townies get out of line now and then. Want to prove they're tougher than the strong man. Get fresh with a ballet girl. Sparks is any funny business. He calls that, "Hey, Rube!" Oh, I teach every new hire. When they hear that, "Hey, Rube," they drop what they're doing and defend their own.
The railroad invented time in America. I mean, we came along and we told this country, we have a schedule to keep. Time is not relative. Time is black and white. Irwin, the circus, they have our guarantee. You can depend on the railroad.
There was a timber, there was a town, and a circus, and a railroad.
And there is an elephant.
Mary.
We dreamed her before we saw her. She was plastered on every telephone pole.
Every barn door.
The circus was coming.
She was coming.
To our bloody town.
It was all there in black and white.
You said.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Sparks World Famous Shows. The show that never broke a promise.
Moral, entertaining, instructive.
25 years of honest dealing with the public.
Proudly presents a tremendous exhibition of wealth and splendor.
All new for 1916, starring Mary, the largest living land animal on Earth.
Death-defying feats of skill and daring.
Mary, over 5 tons.
2 packs of man-killing lions.
Mary, 3 inches taller than Jumbo.
Over 5,000 seats.
Mary, guaranteed at every performance.
A free street parade each day at noon.
Mary.
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 An elephant is an investment. You open up your pocketbook, you throw down the $8 grand, you don't think about it again. Oh, sure, you've got the trained seals, the trapeze, even the strong man. But no, they aren't the bread and the butter. No rubberneck comes to see a circus that doesn't have an elephant. Strike that! No rubberneck comes to see a circus that doesn't have a big elephant.
They love a parade. All elephants do in the wild anyways, just walk around. Let me tell you, only thing better than watching an elephant parade is being in an elephant parade. Only thing better than being in an elephant parade is leading it. A dream. Sitting on top of my own personal mountain, legs wrapped around Mary, head in the clouds.
Impressive, no? No? So tell me, I do not cost as much. I am not nearly as temperamental. I do not relieve myself all over the stage. So tell me, please, have the courtesy to inform me. Why is that elephant the star of the show?
Once I'm decreed safe, nothing more than just a wholesome ballet girl. Then I add the elephant. 5 tons of gray flesh buried me half naked in the ring, wrapped up tightly in its trunk. Oh, I'm never more powerful, sensual, dangerous than I am when I'm with Mary. Keep your spangles, your headdress, your makeup, diamonds. Oh, diamonds are nothing. An elephant is a girl's best friend.
They're the hardest workers I got. They load and unload the boxcars, push up those tent poles. Those tuskers, they can do just about anything.
Nobody looks down on the elephants, right? They don't gotta put on makeup or play the dope. Get applause. They're too mighty to ever be made humble. Too strong to ever be broken. Too big to ever be laid low. Mary's the biggest we've Joey's ever seen. So we love her the most.
Listen! An elephant isn't cute, isn't a friend, isn't a symbol for anything else! An elephant is an elephant! And an elephant is an investment.
It was September, there was a town and a circus, and a railroad. And there was an elephant.
Lou knocks on my boxcar and tells me I got a new roommate. Goofy-looking red-haired guy. I tell him it's crowded enough in here with 5 elephants, but he insists. Tells me Red's my new partner. I don't like partners, but I'm not gonna be a jerk about it. I show Red his corner and he gripes about the smell. I tell him townies think elephants smell bad in the ring. Try living with him in a boxcar. He shuts up when he sees Mary, though. Looks at her like she's the answer to all his prayers.
We woke up at 4 a.m. Thought we was gonna be late. We were all there. All the kids in Irwin. There to watch them set up the big top. The greatest free show on earth. Trains whistle, brakes scream, men and animals stopped at every floor. They all seem to be marching around. Except this red-haired fella. He messed up and his face turned as red as his hair. Then this elephant came out. I about peed myself. It made this big trumpet. We about peed ourselves. The man unloaded the main temple and set it right between the thing's eyes. It walked on forward, boom, 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 pushing it up higher, higher, higher. It was like a dream. That's about my favorite part of the circus, watching them set up. That and the parade. Was really looking forward to that parade.
About 9 a.m., the ringmaster cleared the track with me. He told me to keep the horses away, couldn't spook the elephants. And I says, yes sir, Main Street will hold its horses. Oh, not enough, we gotta let the circus come in town and train the boxers. We gotta roll out the red carpet for them while they do it.
I'd shown Red how to feed her, how to groom her. That's it. That's all he knew. Then Lou waltzed in and says,
What's the big deal? Red wants to lead Mary in the parade. Back off and give the new guy a chance.
I should have said no. I should have said she was mine. I didn't say nothing. Just stepped aside.
Man, the kisser on that guy.
It's trust. Every pat on the trunk, every peanut, every watch. It's trust. It's love. No, but Red didn't have time for any of that. Red had a parade to lead. Trunks up!
I opened the doors, and the steps of the church were thick with people, faces I'd never seen before. I was fixing a pink juice for answering all my prayers. People weren't trying to get in, though. Steps just the best place to face out, to see the parade, buy a little hat. All there, whole town lined the streets, white, colored, man, woman, child, all there. Glow in their eyes, waiting to see a miracle. Well, if I couldn't provide that glow on Sundays, at least there was something I could.
Right on Main Street. Ah, Main Street. We about peed ourselves. Elephant Clown's time is all looking for a Main Street, so I am a blood. Blood on all them circus folk and that elephant. That elephant was leading the whole thing. That goofy guy, red hair, he was up on her back.
And then, well, that's when the dominoes start to fall.
Elephant sees Melon. Elephant walks towards Melon. Elephant rider turns red. Elephant rider encourages elephant to abandon Melon. Elephant ignores elephant rider. Elephant rider breaks elephant hook across elephant tusk. Elephant thinks. Elephant trunk throws elephant rider into soda pop stand.
No!
Elephant rider groans in the rubble. Elephant walks over the elephant rider and puts elephant foot on elephant rider head.
Simple. Parade stops. Man dies. Elephant turns killer. All for a melon.
Nothing. Thing didn't even flinch. Somebody screamed the townsfolk right off in a panic. And that thing kept eating the melon, ripping apart its little snack while that poor man's crushed head sat next to it, all opened up and beaconed. But for a minute, like nothing happened. Townsfolk came back. Most of them crying. A few were laughing at me.
I heard his head crack open again inside my head. Sharp cracks and softer ones, one after another. Crack! Crack! She stepped on his skull. Crushed it! Sent another body into the mud. Towns cursed.
Right on Main Street. Our Main Street!
I forgot maybe God has stopped punishing us.
It could have ended there. Could have ended there, but that wouldn't have been right. No, that would have been justice. Maybe my pistol didn't mean squat to that thing. But damn it! We would find something that would. It wasn't walking away from this. No, don't look too kindly upon murderers.
I tried to get in touch with Red's family. Any of Red's friends? He didn't seem to have none.
Like he didn't exist, except to cause us trouble.
Poor kid.
He was weak. He did not understand. You were on top of her, but she is the strong one, not you.
Oscar only said a few words and married him at the fairgrounds.
You still have a show to do that night. It must go on! Doors!
I told Charlie, maybe we should keep Mary out of it. Maybe the people would forget. He told me what I already knew.
They won't forget. They aren't coming to see a circus. They're coming to see a killer.
He was right. It would have been a riot if we kept her away.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Sparks world-famous shows proudly presents.
On a normal night, we play up the danger. We talk up the toothless tiger. But not tonight. Tonight, Ballet Girl brought Mary out like she was one of God's most innocent of creatures. But it didn't work. Those people weren't there to forgive. They stood up and pelted her with peanuts. And then they made this sound.
Kill it!
Listen to that. It comes true. Your dream comes true. In a tiny town in Tennessee, a crowd leaps to its feet, speaks with one voice, shakes the air, makes it tremble. But it's not the sparks you dreamed of, but oh, they scream till their lungs ache. Louder than any lion's roar, young and old united in one glorious moment of certainty. Their scream, their chant, their heart's one greatest wish. Kill it! Kill it!
Kill it!
He got louder. The marshal and the people waving guns around. Everybody shouting. All except the colored section.
No need to say nothing. Urban don't give you no vote. Best to keep your mouth shut.
No, no, no. Red was one of us. He was part of the circus. He knew the risks.
You also unhinged her? What was she supposed to do? She stopped him, that's all. She stopped him.
These carnies can talk all they want, but the people of Owen know what we've seen, and the people of Owen, we demand justice!
Sparks, call the hay
To our town.
Call it. Sparks, the rubbernecks want to know who's stronger. Their puny chests, their straw hats. Unleash the tigers, the lions, or I will crush them all! Call the hay room, Sparks! Call it!
Now, $8,000 is a lot to lose, especially in a little hick town in the middle of nowhere. But investments get tricky when the people want blood. Your circus isn't safe until that elephant is taken care of. So, is she still worth the $8,000? Is she still worth anything? Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, the circus understands. The circus understands your wishes, and this merry matter will be settled to your liking tomorrow. And we are open to suggestions.
Something never been done before. Why, something like that could hang her. Hang her like any other murderer. She may be big, but that crane is bigger. Crane's the railroad, after all. You can depend on the railroad.
Hanging suits me just fine, I guess.
So now Lou and Sparks need my help. What am I gonna do? Do I leave? Let them figure this all themselves? No, I stay. I stay. Because if I don't, it'll be even worse of a spectacle than it already is. They smile and open their mouths, but I stop them. I tell them, don't think I've forgiven you. I will never forgive you.
How do we get Mary out to the rail yard tomorrow? How do we get her out there with all those people? With that old hell breaking loose?
Tuskers aren't stupid. They know when something's up. Mary has to lead like it's any other normal parade.
And then?
And then someone chains her foot to the track. While she can't move, someone else runs up her back and puts the hanging chain around her neck. Someone she knows. Someone she trusts. Relax. I'll do it.
You don't sleep that night. Think. I wonder if you can charge admission tomorrow, but it's not your show. It's theirs.
Morning finally came.
Couldn't help but feel it. There was a spark in the air.
Ma told us not to go with us. Let us go.
It was gonna be something.
I went to bear witness.
I couldn't take it no more. Feel it. We were ready.
Never been so proud.
Trunks up!
They drove her all through the rail yard, up to the main road. Then they chained that killer's foot right to the track.
Real funny sound. How many human? God.
Like 20, 30 people moaning full out at the same time.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ready? It's showtime, sweetie.
Lee was afraid she was going to pick him up with her trunk like she did that red-haired fellow. The man ran off and she was alone, floating between the folds of her skin.
She looked scary.
Helpless. Guilty.
Like a killer.
Like a queen.
And the marshal looked up at the engineer and...
Time. The railroad controls time in America. And I made it stand still. The tired, the poor, the huddled masses waited below, waited to see if I could kill their elephant dead for them. I just smiled. A reassuring smile. You can depend on the railroad. I grabbed the lever, tasting the silent seconds, rolling them around in my mouth, knowing that this part before, would be the best part of all. And then I threw the lever, and time started up again. Crane groaning, gears grinding.
Damn, if that thing don't lift off the ground, an elephant for God's sake.
She rose up steady till she was standing on her hind legs, toenails scraping the railroad track. Tiptoe, just like she was doing a trick.
But then we started wondering why she wasn't going any higher up.
It's not the crane. The crane can lift her fine.
It was a people problem, not a crane problem. You see, people don't always remember the little details when they got an elephant hanging in front of them. And nobody did. Nobody remembered to unhook her. She was still chained to the track. Her foot was still chained to the track.
Her leg broke. A bone that is making my whole body cracking. I can feel it in my side. Just my foot. Ain't the sipping there ain't like a tuning fork.
Oh, baby!
No! That is, if the chain hadn't broke.
No.
No! No! Crane can lift her fine.
It was a chain problem, not a crane problem. Chain around her neck couldn't handle all that weight. Weakest link, right?
The chain popped and she came crashing down. She made this sound like an oak tree cracking in half.
She broke her. I think she broke her hip. If I kind of went out of her, she wouldn't seem to move. She didn't come off her side.
That guy who ran up to her before started screaming like he was the one who fell down. And then he shouted out for somebody.
Anybody!
They handed him a thicker link chain and couldn't believe it.
He just ran back up and chained her up again.
Crane lifted it up off its feet again. High.
Hi.
Hi.
She made some noises. Some air just kind of puffed out of her throat in there. That was it.
I let my breath out, but the air tasted no different. Later, we hung that thing for nothing. I still got blood on my shoes.
Made that crane swing her 20 minutes longer than they had to. Townies were waiting for Lotus to bellow, rip herself free. Something that pig could die. Could it? Something that full of life. But she was long gone. History. Looks like I might need some diamonds, after all.
Look at that thing swing. Look at what we did here today in Owen. We hung a damn elephant today. An elephant. We made the impossible possible.
That machine dangles her effortlessly, taunting me. I could never lift her like that. I tried once, just to see if I could do it. I couldn't. And by that, it mocks me. She mocks me.
Law was gone. Had a feeling it was going to be full on Sunday.
That's it. That's it! I'm red-lighting myself. I'll settle down, work at a zoo somewhere. It doesn't matter. Because I'll get old and I'll die. She won't. My spark is out.
We got a good switch in that night. That wasn't the worst part. The worst part was the dreams, the nightmares.
Johnson City was in 2 days. We'd be ready.
It was September. And there was a town and a circus. And there was an elephant. You load up the tents, you pack up the boxcars, and you wait. You wait. You wait until the prying eyes of Irwin are closed. Safe. Good and safe. So that the people of this town can get on with their stupid, worthless lives in their stupid, worthless town and their stupid, worthless. You wake up the clowns. Wake up the clowns and you put shovels back in their hands. You tell them to dig her up. Dig her up! You have to see what you can get for the tusks, for the ivory. An elephant is an investment.
Why did the elephant cross the road? Why did the elephant go to the circus? How do you make an elephant disappear?
Elephants got those brains like traps. Don't forget nothing. People got short memories. Let go of a memory just as soon as you give it to them. Not me. I eat peanut. Stops it off from blurring together. All them colored boys left the yard must blur together something fierce, because nobody talks about how they hung colored boys in Irwin. They just talk about how they hung an elephant. Damnedest thing. Damnedest thing. Peanut?